So when you called him Floyd, I know it was in a bad light, but some people could take that as a compliment. I'm sure you didn't mean it that way.
I meant it that our black fighters fight in a style that is not pleasing to the fans, let's just say, and that's why they don't sell. Some of the black fighters, I had a young man named Terry Norris, who I molded in a Mexican style. He was an attacker, he was a killer, he's going to come and hurt you. Unfortunately, some of the fighters now is more of the sweet science. Fans don't want to see the sweet science, no matter what they say. Fans want to see somebody get hurt. And when I said that he was like Mayweather, he fought in a very defensive style like Mayweather. But watch Mayweather when he was a 35-pounder and a 30-pounder. He was a killer then. No, he fought to knock you out. He fought to hurt you. So Canelo, what did I say the other day? Conor McGregor turned Mayweather into a Mexican fighter, and Golovkin turned Canelo into a Mayweather. You know, I don't believe that he can do that again and allow himself to be ridiculed by the fans in his own home country.
Did you watch the first fight numerous times? Did you see?
No, I watched it twice. Once live from the corner and once on tape. But that's all I needed to watch.
How did you score those times?
8-4. 8-4 both times. 8-4. I think in accordance with a lot of fans that had it 8-4, some had it 7-5, but the majority had Golovkin winning.
Now, one more question. Murat Gasayev is steamrolling through everybody. What can we expect from the final against Usyk, a gold medalist, a good boxer, but the power may be the difference?
Yeah, you know what? You can't take away the credentials of Usyk. You cannot take away the fact that he's a gold medalist. You cannot take away that he's a heck of a boxer with a great amateur pedigree. We're going to do everything we can with a young man that only had 25 amateur fights. He's doing well as a pro, but you cannot take away the talents of Usyk. It's going to be a great fight. I hope that we can catch up with him. I like the fight that Usyk fought against Bradis, because that just means that the fans are going to be treated to a great fight if he fights the same way. Unfortunately, my guys have a way of changing everybody else's style. You know, my guys come forward, my guys throw punches, my guys are in a fight, my guys are strong, and for some reason it changes everybody else's style. So I hope it doesn't do that to Usyk. I hope that he fights the fight that he fought against Bradis, and again, we'll all be treated to a great fight.
Is Gennady still pound for pound? Is he number 1, 2? What are you ranking right now with everything that's going on?
I think there's 2 or 3 fighters that merit the number 1 ranking. It's not up to us, but I think Lomachenko merits that. I think Andre, before he retired, merited that. I think that Crawford is very close up there, but I think it's up to the fans. I think it's not a ranking that is done by a body. It's a ranking that is done by the fans. But that's great for boxing though, because that means that they're watching something. That means that they're watching all these guys that they rank number 1, and hopefully they'll go to their fights, and hopefully they'll buy tickets, and hopefully their fighter wins.
And if Canelo's watching this, what do you tell him? What's the response to him? The official response? If he's looking at this, what do you tell Canelo?
I tell Canelo to make sure that he does what he promised the fans, because when he gets back to Guadalajara, they're going to run him out of town if he embarrasses them again. He's not a Mexican that way.
Always a pleasure, Abel. Thank you so much.